What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be talking about the past simple tense. Let's get started. So, to make past simple tense, we use the past form of the verb. Sometimes we add ed at the end of base form, and sometimes it's completely a different word. For example, the past form of play is played. Similarly, work, worked, but go, went, have, had. So go is the present form, and the past from went is completely different. Usually, we talk about things that started in the past and finished in the past using past simple tense. Let's look at some positive statements. I visited my grandparents last weekend. She watched a movie yesterday. They went to the park. He had a big breakfast this morning. So let's look at some verb: arrive, call, decide, forget, invite, leave, return, send, stop, and talk. Now let's try to complete these sentences in the past form. I left my keys on the table. The package arrived at the post office yesterday. She decided to go for a walk. They sent a letter to their friend. He talked to his colleague about the project. We stopped the meeting early. She invited her friend to the party. They called a taxi to the airport. He forgot his wallet at home. I returned from my trip last night. So, the past form of these verbs are completely different. Begin, began, find, found. The past form of make is made, take, took, sell, sold, come, came, know, knew, write, wrote, choose, chose, give, gave, drink, drank, sing, sang. So now let's try to read these sentences with the past form of these verbs in the brackets. Last Monday, John traveled from New York to Paris. He woke up early in the morning and packed his bags. At 7 a.m., he left his apartment and took a taxi to the airport. When he arrived, he checked in and went through security. After that, he had breakfast at a cafe and waited for his flight. The plane departed on time and landed in Paris 8 hours later. Finally, he took a taxi from the airport to his hotel in the heart of Paris. Let's look at some more sentences. Sarah always drinks coffee in the morning. So when we say always, it's meaning the present form, the habit, so we don't change it. But with past signal words, we use the past form. Yesterday, she drank coffee. Tom usually takes the bus to work. This morning, he took the bus. Emma often read books before bed. Last night, she read a book. We frequently visit our relatives. Last weekend, we visited our relatives. Mark always writes in his journal. Yesterday, he wrote in his journal. They typically eat dinner at 7 p.m. Last night, they ate dinner at 7 p.m. Jane always calls her mother on Sundays. Last Sunday, she called her mother. Our friends often our friends often travel together. Last month, they traveled together. Now let's look at some sentences. I read a book. I cleaned my room. I went for a walk. I watched a movie. I called my friend. I cooked dinner. So to make past simple tense, we use the past form of the verb after subject, and we use it to talk about something that started in the past and finished in the past as well. That's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a good one.